Welcome to the Matt Cottrell Report. These are the extraordinary stories of extraordinary people. Today's guests are local comedians and part of Levity 325. One of them has been here before. The other one is his first time, and he's a magician and a comedian. Ladies and gentlemen, my friends, Mr. Marvin. Is Marvin Morrell and Chris Crawford, my buddy. How y'all doing, guys?
Doing great.
Awesome.
Oh, man, so good.
Cool. Thanks for coming in, man. Chris, thanks for coming back.
Oh.
Marvin, thanks for coming on for your first time. Excited to have you.
Happy to be here. It's
Awesome.
going to be good.
Yeah. So before we jump into some stuff that's going to be happening very soon, let's let the audience get to know you a little bit. So address that camera there. Give us your elevator pitch. Tell us who you are, what you do, that kind of deal.
Okay. I am Marvin Morrell. I'm a comedy magician for over 30 years. I'm not old. I'm experienced. So I'm not really a comedian who does magic. I'm a magician who uses comedy. So there is a little bit of a difference in what I do there. I focus mainly on family friendly with everything that I do, and I do a lot of my latest passion is I'm doing school shows and library shows, and that's kind of been my focus for this last year or so. So
Nice.
that's kind of where I'm.
Are you looking to elevate your brand with custom headwear? Custom business hats for high quality customized hats, perfect for any business need. Whether it's for company branding or distinctive merchandise, we ensure that your brand gets the attention it deserves. Plus, we offer free quotes to help you get started. Visit our website at custombusinesshats.com. Custom Business Hats. We've got you covered. Very nice. All right, Chris, give us yours.
All right, I'm Chris Crawford. I have been blessed with the opportunity to travel around and do a lot of comedy. Here recently, I've been producing shows. I'm working an awful lot with our local group, Levity 325.
Yeah.
Levity 325 is now partnered with the Performing Arts Center here in San Angelo for a show at least once a month. And this month, we have a very special show that I'm getting to produce, and it is with my good buddy Marvin Morrell. It's going to be a magic/comedy show, and I think you're going to have a great time. Lots of laughs, and you're going to have your mind blown and twisted in some way. That's pretty much what I'm doing right now. Is I am producing a show for the San Angelo Performing Arts Center with the group under the group label of Levity 325, as well as the San Angelo Performing Arts Center. That's it.
Very nice. Great job, guys. All right, so let's hop into this. So, Marvin, I want to just talk a little bit about your act. I got to see your act, part of it, I guess, at Stango's a week ago.
Yeah.
And it was during the Laugh Riot. And if you guys haven't been to the Laugh Riot, it's incredible. This is Chris's baby, and what it is whatever venue you're at, each table, a person from each table writes their name down. Chris goes around, collects it, and everybody who's written their name down gets pulled out of a hat, and you get to do a little bit of comedy. You can tell a dad joke, you can tell multiple jokes, you can do a routine if you want. And it's cool because when they pull your name, the entire audience starts chanting. They're like, Marvin, Marvin. And so you get up there, you tell your joke. I did it last week. My joke, I have to say, really brought down the house.
They killed it. It.
And then that you get chanted off stage. So it's really cool. And then Marvin was headlining that show. And what I liked about your act was you started with just comedy. But when you transitioned into a little bit more magic, the comedy was still there. It was probably even funnier. So you do a really good job, I think, incorporating the comedy into your magic, because it's both hilarious and it's like amazing to see. It blows your mind. So
Thank you.
Tell us about how you came up with that. You've been doing this 30 years?
Yeah.
That's incredible. How'd you come up with your act and stuff?
Just and Chris is a great example of this, and I hope that I'm a good example of it. It's just rehearsal.
That's right.
Practice.
Okay.
Editing.
Yeah.
If it's working, use it. If it's not, get rid of it. But we're constantly evolving with whatever it is that we're doing. So, the stuff that I do now is not the same stuff that I did 10 years ago.
I see. I'm sure. Yeah.
Now, I do a lot of similar things in my act, and do that because that's tried, tested, and true. But I'm always trying to, and if I'm coming back to venues, because I do corporate gigs and things of that nature.
Okay. Yeah.
So I want to keep something fresh, so they're not seeing the same show year after year. So it's all about just refining, and there's a lot of study and a lot of work, and
I like that.
There's a lot of people don't understand with what I do. There's a lot of study and research.
I bet.
Because you can go, if you're trying to get into magic, okay, the mistake that everybody makes is they go into the magic shop and they see a guy demonstrating, and he does a trick, and it's like the greatest trick you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah.
And you buy this trick.
Okay.
But then you get it home and you have no idea what you're going to do with it. Right?
Really?
So, no, it's just because, this is the coolest trick in the world. So, I can make this block of wood float.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a fine trick.
Right.
What's the purpose of it? You have to,
see.
tie.
Like, how are you
it,
going to use that
exactly
in a show or something? Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
So
okay.
I mean, like if you're doing, I did a flood joke, so maybe I could do something with wood.
Yeah. No, I like.
Or I could do, or a carpentry joke or something with wood. But then. So after years, you start going, okay, what if I see something, I can go, okay, I can get this, and then I can kind of incorporate this into with what I'm wanting to do.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's so there's a lot of I watch a lot of TV. I watch a lot of videos. There's certain people that I follow just to get a sense of what they're doing and go, okay, that looks, and that's the other thing. You'll see a magician do something and go, oh, I want to do that.
Yeah.
And it's either, okay, does it work for your act?
Right.
But also, is it right for who you are? That's the big thing. You know, I can do any stage illusion you want done.
Yeah.
It's not my act.
Okay. Yeah.
It's just like.
What I like about yours is I like how interactive you are with the audience, even just with your comedy. But like, for example, with my girlfriend, you said, can I see somebody's ring? And she took her ring off. Yeah. And you did a few things, but you made her ring disappear. And then there was a guy sitting in the audience, and you said, whatever, abracadabra, now check your pocket. And that guy started.
Now it's in your right pocket. Yeah.
That guy starts digging in his pocket, and the audience is like, no way. And I remember that guy he goes, I'm kind of scared right now. Like, what if it really is in my pocket? Yeah. And then you made a joke, and you're like, and it didn't stop there.
It didn't stop there.
But that was impressive, dude. It was hilarious, but it was also amazing. Like it wowed the audience. Yeah. So I think you've done a really good job with the mix of, like I said, of comedy and magic. So what are your favorite kind of shows to do? Do you like the corporate shows more? Do you like the black box theater or the interactive stuff that Chris does? What do you like the most?
If I'm being just really, really honest, my favorite type of shows, I guess they're anything 250 or below, or 100-seat theaters, or or even 25 or 30 people in an intimate setting. And then I'm really excited about the black box theater because that a lot like cool Stango's, but it's also set up so nicely for me because I don't like to perform on a stage, and I'll tell you why.
Yeah, why?
Because if I'm not on the stage, and I can literally walk up to your table, right? Yeah. I can hand you something, or I can do this, or I can interact. Yeah. If I'm high up on a stage, I'm going to be doing a trick this week with envelopes.
Okay.
Okay. If I'm on a high stage, then I have to have somebody running and doing this,
exactly.
and it slows down the pace of it. Yeah. But if I can go, okay, you want this here, and then I can hand it to him, and it interacts, and it's more personal, and it brings everybody together.
Ooh, that's it right there, personal. Yes. That's what's cool about your act. Yes. It's very personal and intimate. Well, that's what I felt. Yeah.
And off of me just for a second, but that's when I'm dialed in with the Levity 325 because we are bringing groups together.
Yes, sir.
With that,
I love that.
We're total strangers in the room, bringing together, and it's something that Chris and I kind of worked out he goes to a table and gets somebody at the table to, volunteer, and I'll go up afterwards and go, hey, would you guys let's see a magic trick?
Okay, yeah.
So I'm sitting there engaging them with that. So they're getting two for the price of one.
Yeah.
But they're seeing it's engaging that table with the rest of what we're doing.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
But that's my when I can do. I'm very comfortable having an assistant with me on stage.
Okay,
I have an assistant who's been with me for years.
Yeah.
Who takes care of me with when I need to do stuff. But when I can personalize it and compartmentalize what I'm doing, where I can actually reach the whole audience.
Right. Okay.
I really like that because I'm able to reach out and go here there. So I'm Chris is amazingly animated, and I love that so much about his act. I'm animated in my own way.
Yeah, sure.
But I'm not. And I bring a different energy. But
that's kind of one of the things I like about what Levity 325 has going on is there's a really solid like diversity. You know what I'm saying of comics. Like there's people, and I think you said this last time that everybody punches above their weight, and that's so true, dude. Like I mean, you got Ryan, who's a teacher. You got Greg, who's kind of the blue collar guy. You got Matt, who's the DJ. You got you, that's been doing it for a long time, and it's really cool that you have like this diversity going on. So, is that kind of the idea behind Levity 325? Is to diversify that way? You like we talked about last time, a united front, but also have a variety of different comedians.
I think that it's when it comes to Levity 325, I think that. Yes, it's really cool that we have that, and that's ideally that's how I would love to say it was intentional.
Yeah.
But the reality of it is we have a very small community here.
Yeah.
And and what gives us a great benefit is what people see as a detriment is also a benefit. Like in the large cities, people learn how to do comedy at the class that is given at the Improv, or they learn how to do comedy that's given at the class at the LOL.
That's right.
Here. We had to pretty much everybody had to learn it on their own.
Trial by fire, right?
So they had to learn it on their own.
Yeah.
They each have a different comedian that was a initial influence. But I want to do comedy like this, or I want to do comedy like that. And then over a period of time, they by going to open mics and putting themselves out there and learning to write and learning what works and what doesn't for them individually has occurred. So what you have is a group of comics, and each, instead of all taking a class and learning and starting from the same page, we all started in a different way and evolved a different way. And
everybody has their own experience and the road they've taken.
So it's a completely different path, and none of us had the same starting point. None of us went to the Improv took
it's
to the
it's not like
y'all
all coming out of the Improv together or something.
We didn't come out of a master's class and just start writing. We started writing, and through trial by fire, we've slowly been built into very different comedians,
defined and redefined,
and then evolve. And then because there's such a small community out here, we all know each other, and we grew relationships and grew the ability to work with each other, and that's how that grew. So it wasn't intentionally being diverse. It was just happens to be if you don't all start at a school or a training camp, you all are by nature going to be diverse.
Makes sense. So we're going to cut off the live. You got to watch the rest of the episode, guys. Real quick though, your show where you're headlining the Black Box Theater, San Angelo Performing Arts Center is when?
It's going to be the 26th.
The 26th, which is this coming Saturday. How much is it?
My God, I did not come prepared.
That's okay.
I believe it's $20 a ticket.
$20 a ticket. Yeah. This is going to be a good show, guys. I encourage you to go out there. I'll be there. Hope to see you there.
Yeah.
All right, we can cut that off. Thank you so much for that. We can keep going. But yeah, so I think that's cool, man. It wasn't intentional, like you said, but because like you aren't all coming out of like you said, a master class, you got all these diverse comedians, dude, that have kind of done their own thing and traveled their own road, and but it creates a really cool,
nice dynamic.
Yeah, it's awesome. And so for you, Marvin, how long have you been a part of Levity 325? Just as soon as they created it, you jumped in, or
pretty much, I guess. That was
he was one of the first to get the invite.
Very nice.
And
what do you think about it? Are you liking it?
Oh, I think it's an incredible concept,
right?
Because it's something completely different than anybody. We're not just going into a bar or a brewery or anywhere for that matter and just doing a standard open mic.
Yeah.
That's not what this is about. Now, in part, it's a little like that because we've got some guys coming in that have been doing this for a little bit of time, so they may try something new,
Right.
and try something different. For instance, like I told a joke that we work together a lot, so we hear each other's stuff a lot.
Yeah.
So I tried something new,
Mhm.
and Chris and I talked about it afterwards. Said, okay, what did you do? But you brought him back, and it's like, okay, that's
cool.
so we
You get to give each other feedback. and
yeah,
stuff,
and that's I think that's and with what we're doing with our community,
cool.
I think is so vital.
it is
because
it makes everyone
you know,
better.
exactly. And if
Dude.
and the thing is, this is what's so cool. If let's take Greg. I think Greg has been doing this not as long as
couple
some
years,
some of the rest of it.
right?
But if Greg were to come up to me after a show and say, "Hey, you might consider saying this,"
Mhm.
I want to absorb that and go, that's a thought.
Yeah,
That may be worth looking into,
right.
because a second set of eyes on it.
That's right.
So
Yeah.
I'm all for that.
Yeah, that's cool.
And it's there's
Very
no
beneficial.
malice or anything else. We just absorb it and we just kind of feed off of each other. And if
Yes, sir.
if we see
Yeah.
something that if we and I've Chris, I've done this to Chris and Chris has done it to me, and it's like
Yeah.
and we'll call each other. Hey, I got this. What do you think about
Nice.
this?
See,
Yeah.
I
Hey,
love that.
yeah,
You workshop
yeah.
stuff together.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what's cool
Yeah.
about this, man.
Yeah.
It makes
Yeah.
everyone better because of that. Yeah.
Now, I'll premise that with one caveat.
Okay.
A little bit. I think you can do that from a group standpoint, but I think you've also got to have people that are closer to you. I don't like to do levels,
Okay.
but if you have somebody who's kind of on the same level
Oh,
as
I
you,
see.
it's kind of the same wave, not even
Yeah.
same level, but same wavelength.
Right,
We're kind of thinking
okay.
the same way.
Okay.
Like Ryan. Ryan's a great guy. I like Ryan. We don't talk a lot.
Right.
But if he were to offer me something, I would take that.
Sure, yeah.
But like Chris and I are close enough that we can go.
Yeah.
We can see something
That's invaluable.
that may be
Yeah. It really
and
is.
we can see a different
And
scope of things.
like you said, to not get offended or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To be to like you said, absorb it and be like, you know what? That's actually a good idea. Like that's invaluable, dude.
Yeah.
To have that.
and it's amazing
That's cool.
what one word
Yeah.
could change
I bet.
the whole thing, or one pause,
Yeah.
Yeah.
or one
Uh-huh.
just one anything.
Yeah.
Just sitting there going,
I feel like that's something Chris is good at, by the way, is sort of your cadence. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like you've worked that a lot.
Yeah.
Like your pauses and,
yeah.
and
Yes.
cadence,
And
delivery.
I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
And that was something I think that it did take quite a while to kind of really get with, because you get your neurons firing. You're on, particularly early on, like when you first start this
Mm-hmm. Oh, I
game
bet
for a
it's-
long time, your neurons are firing. You have exactly what you want to say. You know how you want to say it, and
Yeah.
then like it just you just start saying,
Uh-huh.
and a lot of times it's like, well, that didn't get a laugh. Well, you didn't give them a chance to laugh, right?
Like
Like
this,
yeah,
man, that's
like
an
you
art, isn't it?
take
like
a
if
breath
nothing else-
and
Yeah.
slow down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if nothing
that's
else,
it.
if you take that breath, even if they weren't gonna laugh, they know now this is where I'm supposed to laugh.
Right, exactly.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, dude, I noticed that when I was listening to you at Stangos, was that I
Yeah.
could tell that timing and stuff has really been worked and honed,
Right.
which was cool. And I thought to myself, man, you make it look easy, and it's just like anything else. Like when somebody's really good at something, they make it look easy, but you know that once you try it, you're like, oh man, a lot of work goes into that, you know. So it's cool, man. I respect that.
yeah,
So Marvin, would you do a magic trick for us?
I would be happy to do magic trick for you. I can do you
Yes.
several different kinds of tricks.
Yeah.
I can actually show you guys how to do something.
Ooh, that'd
that
be
would
cool.
be
all right,
something
all right.
that but I'm gonna give you some choices here.
All right.
So there's all kinds of magic, and that's what's really cool. There's silk magic, and there's coin magic, and there's card magic, and money magic, and there's close up, and there's stage, and
Wow.
cabaret magic, which is what I like to do.
Okay.
Which is more of an intimate parlor magic is what it's actually
Parlor
called.
magic. Yeah,
which is
okay.
a great thing.
Nice.
So
And these are all illusions, right? Like there's
yeah, yeah.
Do you believe in real magic? Is that
Yeah.
a thing?
That's an existential question, so I'm just going to leave that alone.
Okay,
Everything I do is a trick.
Yeah.
And it's I believe in the wonderment of of everything.
Cool,
so
dude. Yeah.
I don't believe in magic, but I do believe in the miraculous things that happen.
Yeah, I like that.
So it's just
I get
think
that.
that's just
So
that's the way.
let me ask you this though:
I'll
how
inject.
does one become good at magic illusions? Practice?
Oh my gosh, practice!
Just tons of practice.
Oh, practice.
Okay.
So
Interesting.
the very first card trick that I ever learned.
Yeah.
Not the first sleight of hand that I learned.
Right.
Took me 2.5 weeks.
Whoa.
About 3 hours a day in front of a mirror.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just to get the angle
That's
and try to get this and try to
crazy,
figure
yeah.
out how to do it. And it was a very simple trick. It
Yeah.
was a very simple trick. I was making a card appear and disappear. That
Huh.
was it.
Yeah.
And I took a deck of cards
Yeah.
in front of a mirror, and I did it until I could do the entire deck.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then after I did that, I would keep doing that.
Dude, that's
So,
cool.
yeah. So and to this day, I can still do that.
Right. Yeah.
Just the muscle memory of whatever.
Very
on that.
nice.
So,
Okay.
so did
Cool.
you wanted to interject something?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we all know that this type of stuff is illusion, but I think that the magic, and it seems really cheesy and very a little bit different, but he talked about wonderment, and I think that the emotion of wonderment is the magic, right?
Ooh,
And
dude, you're right.
So I think that's where that's at for me, because like
that's cool.
I don't. Like for me, I'm really simplistic with it because like I want to be impressed every time. Like right now,
Same, yeah.
like even the simplest thing. Like I don't necessarily know how you pull a quarter out of an ear. I think I might know, but I think if somebody does it, every time I want to be like, oh my god,
me too.
You bite a nickel and it cracks in half. I think I know how it works, but I don't know for sure, and I'm okay with that because I want to always be like.
For sure, dude. Yeah.
Like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
But some people, but on the same token, those people that aren't so simplistic that want to look in and go,
they're real critical.
I know how he did that.
Yeah.
Do you?
Right.
And they go home, I think, and then like in the back of their head, I think I know how he did that.
Yeah.
And for the rest of the time, it might bother them just a little bit.
Yeah.
I thought I knew how he did that,
Yeah.
and that's, but I don't think I was right, and it's going to carry with them forever. And I think that the ability
they're
to
missing the point, right?
I mean, obviously, like it's still, they'll always think about it. Like he did this thing that will never leave them, whether it's because they don't know how he did it and it bothers them, or because they were completely impressed by it. But either way, it'll stick forever. And I think that's really cool. But if you get that wonderment and that mystique, I love magicians because you make some shit disappear in front of me. And I'm just like, where did it go?
Yeah.
No, you're right. Though. Even though that is corny, like that is the magic.
Right.
Right.
Like the real magic is the emotion that when you can make someone, you return them to their childhood.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
when they're a kid and they see a wizard do something, like, okay, that was really cool.
Yeah.
And then like when they grow up, they see some shit happen. They're like, what was that? That was really cool. Like it's the same. You get that. You return them right to being 5 years old.
That's pretty cool, man. All right, let's do it. Oh, nice. Can I show you something real quick?
Absolutely.
Check this out.
So do you need a full deck?
Now check
Very
this one out.
nice. Very nice. 3-way.
It's got some mechanics.
Oh,
Nice.
that's my magic.
I really wish I knew how to do that. I
they're
don't.
cool.
So,
You lie.
No, I'm not. So
Dang.
anyway, so
All right, let's see it.
So, what would you guys like to see? What
are our options?
I can show you several different things.
Okay, do it.
I can show you how to do a basic card trick that'll blow people away. I can show you a really cool money trick.
So show us a card trick.
Okay, and this is really, really simple. I'm going to show you. I'll do the trick, and then I'll actually show you how to do the trick. Okay?
That's great.
So that makes it just a little easier for us. Okay. So this is not a full deck. I just use a partial here. So just tell me where to stop wherever you like.
Stop.
Okay. You got that? You know what it is? Okay. You got it?
All right.
I need to hold a little higher. My mirror's moving. No, I'm just playing. So we're okay. So I'm going to try to find your card in a really cool way. A lot of me just do the take a card, any card, but I'm going to try to do something really cool here. That I think you're going to find this interesting. And there's some mechanics involved with this, but it's nothing really difficult.
Okay.
So let me ask you, Matt. Give me any person's name at all. Any name at all. Just a name.
Jim.
Jim. You like Jim? Okay. Here we go. Check it out. J-I-M. Fair enough. Now, if the next card was your card, that would be fairly impressive, wouldn't it? Okay. So let me ask you, what was the card that you looked at?
Tell you it?
Yes, please.
8 of clubs.
8 of clubs. Well, obviously you were wrong. So, no, I'm just playing. So that actually is, in fact, the 8
nice.
of clubs. Okay.
Okay.
Now, that is a very, very simple trick.
Okay.
And I'm actually going to show you guys how to do that.
Okay.
And I'm going to show you 2 different ways to do it. And it's kind of up to you how you want to do it.
I
Okay.
think I know
So-
maybe how it's
so
done.
it's-
Do you know, Chris?
So
I have no idea.
Well,
Is
it's-
it? Do you put the card back? You know where the card's being put. The other cards, what they are, next
So-
to the one that's put back.
kind of sort of, that's called a locator card.
Okay.
But what we're doing is a basic force.
Okay.
I'm actually having you take the card that I want you to take. For instance, if I want you to take the 8 of clubs, I can show you that this entire deck is in fact 8 of clubs. Say,
I see.
that.
Yeah. Okay.
you know,
Yeah.
now that's just a trick.
Yeah.
But all you have to do is know what card you want to force. Okay.
Okay.
So the 8 of clubs is a fine card. So we'll just use that particular card. I'm going to show you. Now, I did a more advanced sleight of hand
Yeah.
to show you how to force a card, but I'm going to show you a super easy way to do it.
Okay.
Okay. Now, all you have to do is have the card that you want to force on top, and you can shuffle the cards and cut them as long as you know what the top card is.
Yeah.
So if I said, Matt, give me any number between 1 and 10.
9.
Okay, I want you to count down to 9 just like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay? Then you take the whole pack and you put it back on top like this. Now, what I want you to do is count down to 9 just like I did. Then look at the 9th card and put it back in the deck. Now, all that I've done is reverse the order. The top card is now the 9th card, and I already know what the 4th card is. Simple enough.
Okay.
You with
Yeah.
me?
Yeah.
So you count down to 9, and and once again, I already know what the card is. You can just deal them down for you.
1,
2,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
9, and look at that 9th card, which is now the no.
Boom.
But see, all I've done is I reversed the order
Cool. Okay. Yeah.
because I've showed you how to count down.
Yeah.
Right.
Nice.
It's a very simple. It's a very
Yeah.
simple force.
Okay.
Now here's the really cool thing. You guys are really gonna like this, and this is part of a mentalist thing.
Nice.
Okay. So all I do is I go through here, like so. Is that a good angle for you there? Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go through here, and I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna take a finger break right there. Okay. So where's the 8 of clubs at this moment? It's in the 4th position. Simple enough.
Mhm.
Okay. Then I'm gonna do that right there. Okay. So here's the really cool thing. I asked you to give me any person name, but I said it just like this. Give me any person name, any name at all, just a name. Okay.
Mhm.
9 times out of 10. Jim, Matt, Jay,
Really?
Bob. 3 letters, 4 letters. Mark,
Whoa.
Luke.
Yeah.
It's just,
Yeah.
that's because that's what popped in.
Yeah.
So you said Jim, right?
Yeah.
So I went, okay, J-I-M. There
Yeah.
it is. If you had said
That's cool.
Mark,
Yeah.
you know, M-A-R-K.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, you'll have those that'll say something slightly off, and you always keep in mind of who you're in the room with.
Mhm.
Okay. So, like you said, maybe you said Chris.
Mhm.
Okay. So, what I would have done, okay. So, C-H-R-I. Now, I did some sleight of hand and moved 1 extra
Mhm.
card to top. But you don't
Yeah.
have to do that. Okay.
Nice.
And there it is. Now, here's the really cool thing, though. You can actually say, what if they said Stephanie? Right?
Yeah.
So you go, okay, S-T-E-P-H-A-N-I-E. Tap just like that. And everybody's focus is right here.
Mhm.
You go, would you be amazed and impressed if the next card I turned over was your card? And they go, of course. So you put that one there down, and you reach in and you turn it over.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
it's just that simple.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's a real basic
That's cool.
force
Yeah.
that you can do.
Yeah.
Now I'm actually going to show you one more. Sometimes that doesn't register well with
Okay.
people. So I'm going to show you an easier
All right.
first. Okay, you're going to like this one. So Chris, since I've got you right here, I just want you to take the deck and cut off about half right there. Okay. Perfect. I'm going to take this half and mark the cut. Fair enough.
Right.
Okay. So what I've done here, we've just done nothing untoward, very simple, nothing crazy. Okay, so what I want you to do, Chris, is I want you to take a look at the card you cut to here. Okay. I'm going to raise it up.
Okay.
Okay. Now, that's a force. And did you catch the force? Did you catch the force?
No.
Okay. Well, let me show you. Okay. Okay. The 8 of clubs is on top, right? I had Chris cut off about half. I'll just do this for you this time. Okay. Okay. Where's the 8 of clubs? Right here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I said, so I'm going to take this half and mark the cut. Okay. So
okay.
put that there just like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But then I just did a little banter
Yeah.
between you guys. Okay. So we're going to try to do something really cool. So you quit thinking about what's sitting in front of you, right?
Yeah.
So then I just go, okay, we're going to look at the card you cut to. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not really the card they cut to. The card they
Yeah.
cut to is this one down here.
Right, yeah.
So, and then you just show them the card, you put it back in.
Mhm.
It's literally that simple.
Got you. Yeah.
Then you can go through and do the same thing again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Get a fourth from the top and just do the thing. Give me any person's name. Just name. Now here's a little psychological thing. If you have a kid,
Mm-hmm.
okay, whatever your kid's name is, okay,
Mm-hmm.
if they're under 10 or
Mhm.
12,
Yeah.
they say their own name
Mm-hmm.
a lot.
Yeah.
What's your daughter's name?
Abby.
Abby. A-B-B-I-E?
A-B-B-Y.
Okay. Okay. Your kids?
Ripton.
Ripton.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or Rip.
Okay. So 6 letters?
Yep.
Okay. Well, you would know better than I. So you can put it in the 6th position.
Yeah. Okay.
Right?
Yeah. I see.
Okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
If you wish to do that.
Yeah.
Now, I won't go into the mechanics of taking extra cards from the bottom and moving them to the top. So that's just that's a little advanced technique.
Yeah.
But it's
Well, let
just
me
a
see.
very
Let me show you something. So what this reminds me of. Tell me if this is the same concept.
Okay.
Which is, I don't know if you can see right here, but I take a card, and I'm talking to you, and I put a card on top of the deck,
Mhm.
and I'm going to keep that card on
Yep.
top, and I tell you
Yeah.
to pick 2 cards between ace and 4. So ace being a 1, so ace 2, 3, 4. Pick 2 and tell me.
Pick 2 different numbers.
Yeah, out of those ace and 4. Out of
Perfect.
8.
We'll do 2 and 3.
Okay, so which 2 are you left with out of those 4 now?
That'd be the 1 and the 4.
All right, so pick one of those.
We'll take the 4.
So which one are you left with?
I'm left with the 1.
Okay.
So and it's
Now
basically it's a back and forth force.
Yeah, so pick
Yep.
now pick 2 suits.
So diamonds and spades.
Pick one of those.
Diamonds.
Okay, so ace of diamonds.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was ace of hearts.
Yeah.
I looked at it and I thought ace of
but
hearts.
it's,
All right.
it's a basic.
But you get what I'm
I
doing?
would say it's an absolute force.
So is that
Like-
the same thing? Because I'm keeping that card on top, and I'm essentially just making you
Yeah.
pick the card.
You are, but it's so much more complicated how you're doing that
Oh,
because
yeah.
people are like, okay, because like I want you're forcing, but you're going okay. If they pick the right thing, you say, okay, we're going to keep that.
Yeah, exactly.
If they pick
Yeah.
the wrong thing, you say we're
You
getting
got
rid
it,
of that, right?
Yeah.
You know.
So
but-
what does
yeah.
that fall into? What kind of trick
It's
is that?
still a force.
Okay, yeah.
It's still a force,
That makes
but
sense.
it's a much harder force,
Okay, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So like you had brought the ace of hearts on there, right?
Yeah.
And that's fine. There's
Yeah.
nothing, but wouldn't it be just easier to do just a simple force like, Chris, what I want you to do is I want you to find the ace of hearts in here for me, okay? Just touch your finger on the card that you think is the ace of hearts. Fair enough? Oh, all right.
Mm.
Okay. That's a force.
Okay.
Okay. So you don't have to go through the advanced mechanics of things.
Yeah.
You can simplify it.
Right.
And it's much actually easier for your audience to do that.
Yeah.
Because when you start doing that
Uh-huh.
way, so many people do that.
Uh-huh.
So I try to tell people I don't do card tricks, I do card magic.
Okay.
So there is a little bit of a difference. So,
Okay.
But that's how you can do that.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a basic force, and you can have a lot of fun with that.
That's cool. Yeah.
So now, so that's a basic card trick.
what about
and-
you have a coin trick or a
Sure.
money? Yeah.
Yeah,
let's do
yeah, I've
that.
got
Let's do
some-
one of those real
So
quick.
for this trick, I need $200 bills. You got $200
I don't.
bills? You got 250s?
Nope.
You got a wallet?
Yeah.
Here, let me see what you got.
Okay.
I
No.
I
it's
love
not.
with the card trick because we're pretending we have a magician, but what he showed us was how to use the Force, which
Okay.
totally makes
Oh,
my
dude.
nerdy
Yeah, I know,
Jedi-ness.
right?
It's like
Yeah.
he is a Jedi.
Oh,
Yeah.
So you have
I love it.
cards. So you actually have no cash money.
Right.
Okay, that's fine. I have cash money.
Okay.
So then I'm going to give to you.
Okay.
So this is now your
Nice.
money. So it's not mine anymore. So I'm
Whoa.
going to give you this.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm going to give you that.
It's real money,
Okay,
folks.
that's real money.
Okay.
Be careful, the ink's not quite dry on that. So Okay. So now we're starting over.
Okay.
Matt, I would like to show you a trick. You got any money on you?
Yeah.
Excellent. What do you have?
I got $6.
Okay, you have a 1 and a 5.
Yeah.
Perfect.
1 and a
Can
5.
I borrow that?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. So now I'm going to go. Do I have a little time to go a little longer with this?
Mhm.
Okay. So I have a 1 and a 5. Okay. This side is head. Okay. This side is tails.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Simple.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. I'd like you to just put your hands out like that for me. I'm going to put the bills in your hand. You tell me what the bills reveal. Okay. Simple enough.
Mm-hmm. Heads, tails.
Sharp as a tack. There'll be no fooling you. Heads and tails, tails and heads.
Mm-hmm.
What do the bills reveal now?
Tails and tails.
Kind of exciting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Heads and tails, tails and heads. What do the bills reveal now?
Heads and heads.
And 2 heads are
Better than 1.
better than 1. Perfect. Okay. Now I have I've got a new 5 and an old 1, a Lincoln and a Washington. Now I forget, Matt, which one did you give me? The 1 or the 5?
Both.
You did. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. So don't laugh. I feel somewhat richer inside. So I have $3 that used to belong to you. So,
Yeah.
but I'll give you a chance to get your money back
Okay.
here. Okay. Okay. The 1 is on your left on top. Okay. You have to remember that or this won't work.
Okay.
Fair enough, Matt?
Yep.
So where's the 1?
On my left on top.
Perfect. Now watch.
All right.
Watch. Okay. Okay. I'm going to take the 2 bills and I'm going to simply roll them together. Okay.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So you're probably going to have to reach over here, Matt. So I'll get you to do that here in just a second. Left finger right here for me. Perfect. Right finger right here for me. Okay. Now let's pretend for a moment that these are mine, even though they actually are mine. But we're going to pretend that they are mine.
All
But
right.
they're actually yours at this
All right.
moment. But they actually are mine.
Yeah.
So, but they're not ours.
Okay.
And they're definitely not yours. Okay. Okay. If I told you I was going to give you one of these 2 bills, which one would you want? The 1 or the 5?
The 5.
Sure, right? That's what everybody says, right? That's why the 5 always comes out on top. Watch.
Whoa.
And to show you I'm a nice guy,
That was
I'm
cool.
Gonna, I'm going to give you the 5 anyhow.
That
Isn't that
was
nice
cool.
of me? So, yeah, thank you
Huh,
very much.
I like that one.
Yeah.
How
So,
did you do that? Will you
well,
reveal that one?
actually, I will. I'm actually going to, and this
That's
is,
a cool-
I'm going to show you guys one more thing. See, everybody thinks it has to do with the 5, right? A lot of people think it has to do with the 1. So, but actually, it has to do with the, actually, like this. If you fold it like this, give me a little fold like here, like this, and like this. No, you don't have to. I've got it. See, it actually has to do with the quarter that's in the middle.
What?
And you can actually keep the
That's
quarter because I don't
crazy.
need it.
Yeah.
You can keep the quarter.
That
on.
was
I
incredible,
don't need
dude.
it. So,
No.
so
Where'd it go?
I lose more quarters that way. Okay.
What
So
the
now,
heck?
okay. So now,
That's pretty
so,
cool.
okay. Well, thank you. Now,
That's cool,
Now,
man.
I can teach you this. There's a little
See,
mechanics
that's that
involved.
feeling we're talking about.
Yeah. But
That's
I'm,
the
but
exact-
I'm, act- but I'm-
pumped,
but I'm
man.
actually going to show you something. I'm going to show you how I did the last part of this
Okay.
trick. And this is a really cool trick you can do with kids,
Okay.
and they're going to love it.
Yeah,
okay?
dude, I can't wait to show my son.
Now, before I teach you this trick, guys, okay, you have to promise you're never going to tell anybody this trick, ever, okay? On a bright
Okay.
snake bite. Okay. I'm going to show you how to do it, but I want to premise it with one thing. You'll need to practice it just a little bit, and you'll need to come up with your own story to make this
Okay.
correct.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to tell you my story. Steal my story, if you like.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm actually going to show you how the trick is done. So I'll turn to somebody. Do you have any money? Here, I'll just take that right there. Do you have any money? that I
Yeah,
can
I got a
borrow?
$5 bill.
Now is that a real $5 bill?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Chris, does that look like a real $5 bill? to you?
Yes.
Okay. Actually, most people don't know, but that is actually a fake $5 bill.
Well, no.
No, it is. So
Why?
you look at it and everything looks right. So and it actually might have come out of my wallet, so you can pretty much guarantee it's probably counterfeit at that point. So
Yeah.
but this is the trick, and I'm going to do it really slowly for you here, okay? Okay? See, nothing here. Take the bill. Nothing here. And I'm going to fold it like this and do a little fold like that, and then the quarter comes out like this. Okay? Now, I'm going to show you how that's done, and Chris is going
What?
to actually see it.
Can you see it?
Yeah. Were you able to see how that was done from the backside?
I saw
Okay,
how
well,
it was
here-
loaded, but I don't know where
okay,
the
well-
damn quarter came from.
Okay. Well, I'm going to give you. I'm going to show you how.
That's pretty
this-
impressive.
Okay.
Okay.
So, and this is a simple misdirect. Okay.
Yeah, I
So the
figured.
quarter is down here.
Okay.
It's just a lap
Yeah.
thing. So now I don't have to do that. I can do a palm right here like this, see,
Yeah.
and keep it right there. Now
Wait,
that's
how
advanced
did you do
technical. That's
that?
advanced technical support. We're not
Yeah.
going to get into it. Okay.
Okay.
All you have to do
Advanced
is just bring it up and keep it in your
Okay.
hand like this, and
All
it's
right.
fine. Okay. You don't have to do
That was cool
anything
though. Yeah.
weird. Okay. So you can say something like, I got a buddy of mine who's a magician. He actually showed me how to spot counterfeit money.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
So all you're doing is you'll take the bill into your hand. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you're just going to actually clip it like this. Okay. Now that quarter is actually right here.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So what I do is I do this. So see, it's clean here, right? I just take the bill and then I'm just doing a transfer.
Okay,
I'm going to
yeah.
drop this down. Okay. And transfer over. So that way I can show both hands
Yeah.
empty.
Okay.
See?
Gotcha.
So it takes just a little bit of practice
I see.
to learn how to clip it.
Yeah.
Okay. But not much. There's
Right.
really not much to
I
this.
see.
And
Okay.
it's actually easier with a little older bill and something that's already been creased going forward.
Okay.
Just a little bit. Okay.
Yeah.
But that's the whole.
So show me again though how you get it from point A to point B though initially from down there.
Well, now the first time was a basic misdirect. So you had the bill like this. Okay. And you handed me the bill.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I just had it like this, and I just literally did
As
that.
we're talking,
It was just that simple.
Okay, I got you.
Now the other thing is I could have kept it in finger palm like that, okay, and then I could have actually turned the bill over,
dang,
like that.
Yeah, that's
you
cool.
see what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
But that actually helps me from here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I can load it like here, turn it over like that.
Yeah.
Show you some different maneuvers
That's
there.
cool,
So
man.
you can load, but as long as you have it in your hand and you can wave, but it's a pretty simple move to get into that position. So all you're doing is taking that and doing this, doing this, then doing a fold, however you like to do. Now what I like to do, and this is just me personally, with this is as part of when I do the first part of it, I take the quarter out like that, and then I do just a simple vanish and give it to you like that. Okay, but see, I've actually not gotten rid of it at all, and that's advanced technical support, and we won't get into that. But that's just something you can show your kids.
Yeah, that's
something,
good,
something
man.
real
I like
simple.
that trick.
So you got a couple of things there that you do.
Yeah, thank you. That's
Didn't
cool.
Didn't cost you anything.
Yeah.
So I can show you another card trick if you'd like. It would cost you all of $10 to learn this trick, and you don't have to pay me. I'm just telling you. So it's called a Svengali deck. Are you familiar with Svengali? So are you familiar?
No.
Okay. Well, I'll show you one more.
Yeah, let's do one more.
Okay. I'll do this really quick. This is called a Svengali deck. Okay. It's a trick deck. I will tell you that now. So. And I will show you the.
What's tricky about it? You're gonna show us again.
Yes, I am. So I'm going to show you first that all the cards are different. Fair enough. Okay. So I'm just going to run through here like this. Just tell me where to stop, anywhere you like. Here, I'll tell you what. Just let me do this. Here, you tell me where to stop.
Stop.
There. You happy there?
No. Some more.
Some more. Okay. That's fine.
Stop.
Okay. You happy with that there?
Yes.
Okay. So there we go. Now, I'm not sure if 7 of clubs is going to stay there or not, but I'll see what I can do. Okay. So, 7 of spades. That's it. So there we go. Was that it?
Yeah.
That was
okay.
it. Yeah.
Okay. So now I actually cheated you, Chris, because you see this whole deck is actually 7s of spades. So,
No, it is not.
yes, it is.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Was it a minute ago?
No,
When you did that,
no. See, a minute ago it was all different.
What?
Okay. Now, this trick, this is called a
Wait,
Svengali
what?
deck.
Yeah.
Okay. It'll literally cost you $10. At
What
any magic shop.
is that though?
How's
that happening?
I'm going to show you.
Okay.
It's very, very simple.
That
You'll-
feeling,
yeah,
that was the
yeah,
magic,
yeah,
right?
I know,
okay.
dude. Yeah.
Spend $10 and get
I
you
love
Svengali.
this.
Go to any
Yeah.
magic shop. You can type in
Okay.
Svengali.
Yeah.
Svengali. Okay.
Yeah.
The 7 of spades are shorter than the rest of the cards. If I go one way, this is the long side. I get the different card. Okay. If I go the other way, I get the short cards.
The other one. Okay.
Okay. And that's the entire trick. Now, if you play with it a little bit, it seems like pretty rudimentary trick, but you can add what you want to.
I bet. Yeah.
So a lot of kids like pick a, lucky number 7, right?
Yeah.
See, what's interesting about the lucky number 7 is if I take that and I can get rid of that 7 just like that, but then a little snap, I can actually bring that 7 back to the top like that. So now that's just something you can do, and it's a very simple thing.
Yeah.
Because this is a double lift, and that's all that is, and that's
okay.
like that.
Yeah.
But it's easy to do with a short and a long card because they'll lift together, and then you've actually got them split.
Well, can I see it?
Sure. Yeah. You can actually you can actually look at it. Hopefully you can see that it's just slightly shorter. So,
yeah.
if you like to.
Whoa. Okay.
So but it's just a very simple. But it's not not short by much.
It's slightly shorter.
Yeah, and
that is fascinating.
And that's the whole thing. And so now you're part of the magic community. So,
that's cool, man.
Yeah. But
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, but there's so many things you can do with that because I can do a dribble like this,
mm-hmm.
and that looks really really cool.
Yeah.
Right. Or I can do a backwards dribble like this. It looks like
even though you told me the secret, I'm still confused as hell.
Well, it's basically a long and short principle. So it's if you flip them one way, you get
right.
But if you flip them the other way, it just catches the long one.
It's only catching.
Okay.
Yeah, you're catching long or short. And
I'm less confused now.
Yes. So and depending on how you want to do it, you can just
what's that called again? That deck?
It's called a Svengali.
Svengali,
like
and every Svengali deck, are they all 7 of spades? Or?
They're not.
Okay,
they're
random.
Yeah, it's just a random thing. So, I had a buddy in school bought 52 decks.
Dang.
So he could make his own Svengali decks.
Oh, really? That's hilarious.
No, excuse me. He bought 104 decks because he wanted to strip all the. He made his own. That was.
Do you take those to shows?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
So now I don't use trick decks.
Yeah.
But it depends on where I'm at and what I'm doing. And if I'm doing a lot of, and Chris says, because we've done some bigger shows here and there, and I'll come in 30, 45 minutes before we're starting, and I'll start doing table magic, right?
Nice.
So I want to have, I know probably over 100 card tricks.
Whoa, cool.
Or card magic stuff, but I do coins and money and
that's awesome.
some other type of stuff.
Yeah.
So there's your magic tutorial for today.
Thank you for those, man. Those were fantastic.
Don't applaud, just throw money. It's okay.
That was good.
I don't need your money. If I wanted, I just take it. So
so the show that you're going to be doing in the Black Box Theater is this weekend.
Yes.
July 26th.
26th.
Yeah. And that's a Saturday?
At 8 o'clock. Yep.
Or Friday?
No, it's Saturday night.
Saturday, 8 o'clock. We think they're about $20 a ticket. We're going to find out for sure.
Yeah.
And how do we purchase tickets online? Is that the best way?
Yes, you can go directly to the San Angelo Performing Arts Center website and go to the ticket link, and they will just go ahead and you can find your tickets there.
Cool.
Yeah.
If you show up the night of, we will stay. Obviously, you're still going to be able to pay to get in.
Oh, good. What if it sells out?
Oh, if it sells out,
that would be a great problem for us to have.
That's a great problem to have.
Yeah.
I think also if you go over to the Black Box right now, you could get them as well.
Nice. Yeah. Are you excited or what?
I am.
When I say Black Box, what I meant to say was box office. If you go to the box office, you can get it now.
There we go.
So do you already have your show? How long is it? An hour of just you?
I think I'm doing like 45 minutes.
Oh, we got opening acts.
Yeah, you're gonna do 45 minutes to an hour, whatever you feel like it when you're up there.
But
yes, I'm actually gonna go out there and do something I've always wanted to do. Because I have 3 other comics that are on the card. They're each going to do 10 minutes.
Nice.
All right. But every time I've ever seen a major play or a production at a theater, this is where I get that wonderment, that little magic for me, is there's always a guy who is the producer that put it all together. He comes out and he tells you how proud he is of the act and how amazing it is to be in this spot, and how I've always dreamed of doing something at the Performing Arts Center as opposed to your local pub, right? So I get to go out there and be like a comedy magic curator.
Okay.
I'm really just going to go out there. I'm going to tell them how amazing it is that they're here and how amazing it is blessed just to be working in this space with these amazing people.
Yeah, dude.
And I'm going to introduce the first act. I think
That's cool.
I am going to go and introduce the first acts, but I'm not going to do any of my own stuff. I'm
Okay,
really just
yeah.
going out there to introduce these amazing people
Yeah,
that I get to share with
absolutely.
the community in this amazing theater.
That's cool, man.
And
That's really cool.
A couple of things that are really what I really like about this show is this is family friendly.
Yeah, I like
completely,
that too.
totally. You know, I've said it on the advertising and everything. There's no F bombs unless
Nice.
the F stands for funny.
Okay.
But this is
yeah.
all what we like to call church clean
Yeah, nice.
with everything we do. So
Very
and
cool.
and a lot and. Back to you, just want to real quick on what you were saying. Have I got my show planned out?
Yeah.
I do have my show planned out, but it can completely change day of.
Really?
It could change right before I go on.
Seriously?
And this is something that I think you're impressed with. We'll go somewhere and I'll have X amount of time.
Yeah.
Okay. And my time gets cut. So I've got to figure out, or I have to go longer.
Right.
Okay? As a magician, and Chris is really good at this.
Yeah.
If Chris has got a stretch,
Yeah.
Chris tells more jokes.
Yeah.
If I've got a stretch, I do more tricks.
Okay.
So I always have enough plus.
Right.
Now, for this particular show, say we have a whole bunch of adults, no kids whatsoever.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, there's certain things that I'm not going to do.
I got you.
Because it doesn't really fit what we're trying to think.
Yeah.
But I think the buzz is we've kind of got a good mixture of folks already family
Cool.
type
Yeah.
of thing. So, and that's the back to Levity 325. That's been a real great tool for us because I've actually come down and done 2 of those.
Yep.
And I'm closing out those shows and I go, by the way, if you like this,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be doing this along with some of these guys.
Yeah.
And we're going to be doing this whole thing that's going to be, so it generates the interest there.
Yeah,
So-
for sure.
And it actually
Yeah.
expands
It does.
the comedy
Yeah.
and the talent that's here in
Absolutely.
in the 325. So I
Yeah.
guess,
I gotta ask, have you ever pulled a rabbit out of a hat?
yes, I have.
You have?
Yeah, I have.
How do you do that? What is that?
Quite well, thank you.
Oh,
No,
yes.
can you keep a secret?
Yeah.
Yeah, so can I.
Oh man. Well,
So-
let's do this.
Not too many, but
Yeah. So I ask everybody this at the end is to tell us 3 things that you're genuinely grateful for right now in your life. You go first, Marvin.
I'm grateful that I get to do what I do whenever and wherever I want to do that.
Absolutely.
I'm at my stage in my career, it's kind of dwindling. As long as Chris has known me 6 or 7 years now, I guess. And when they first met me, I was like, I kind of semi-retired at that
Oh,
point, and then I
wow.
came back, and I've been,
Yeah.
but I'm kind of honing down my show and what exactly was your question? So you tell me
3 things you're grateful for.
I'm grateful that I get to do what I want to do
Nice.
because I'm going a different direction with my show.
Mhm.
Typically, I've done colleges and campuses and cruise ships and the whole thing, but I'm really grateful that I'm able to touch kids' lives
Yeah.
with just getting them exciting
That's
with my
cool.
reading is magical thing. So I'm really grateful for that.
Yeah.
I'm grateful for, and even as long as I've been doing this, I'm grateful for people like Chris and Mike Shields,
Yeah.
and even Greg Duran.
Yeah.
Because we're in a group and we're just on the same journey.
That's right.
And it does,
Yeah.
and it does, and you know, and the cool thing with us is it doesn't matter where. We don't want to say where you're at on the totem pole.
Right.
One's better than the other, but you know, I love Greg, but Greg couldn't hold 45 minutes.
Right.
And that's okay. He
Yeah.
will some point.
Oh, yeah.
There's no doubt in my mind.
Yeah.
You know,
Mhm.
so we're on, so I'm grateful for the diversity and everything that we, in the 325, with that. And I'm really just grateful for my family and, the support that I've gotten from that.
Yeah.
And, just the greatest thing in the world, the most grateful thing, and I kind of come back, kind of my second thing too, but when kids come up to me after a show
Mm-hmm.
at a library
Oh,
or at
yeah.
a school,
Yeah.
and they're just like, do you give lessons?
Oh,
Or-
cool.
Or what can I do
Yeah.
to get into this?
Uh-huh.
And
That's what it's all about,
Yeah,
isn't
and
it?
just getting them excited
Yeah.
about reading. And that's just, I just can't put I can't put a
A
value,
price on that.
a price
Yeah.
on that, a value
That's
on
cool,
that.
dude.
So those are
Yeah.
things that I'm
Those are
just,
good.
sure. And Oh, I guess, and the fourth thing I'm grateful for is that my golf game's getting a lot better.
You play golf?
Yeah,
Do you really?
a lot.
Dude, we got to go play.
Yeah.
I didn't know you played golf. What are you
Well-
grateful for, Chris?
I got to mess with him. He's just like, where did the ball go? Oh, wait, it's in the hole. Like he's
Yeah, he won't play.
That's
with
kinda
me
his
Dude, we
anymore.
thing.
got to play.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's
Cool.
cool. I'm no
What's your
good.
handicap?
Oh, I don't
He's
You're
got a
probably a
bad-
scratch golfer, aren't you?
Yeah, he's got a
No,
bad
no,
leg and a
no,
short shoulder.
Yeah. I'm not as good as I once was, just because I'm
I'll bet
not
you're
as
good.
good. I'm okay. I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm not great.
We got to
But-
go play, dude.
You okay?
That's cool.
So
Careful. When I call him anytime, he's like, you wouldn't believe where I'm at. I'm like, the golf course. He's like, yes.
Heck yeah.
yeah. So I only play
Yeah.
5 or 6 days a week though. So
You don't or do?
I do.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
So I was playing about 6 days a week when I had a membership at Quicksand a couple of years ago, and I had a coach. I hired Tony out at SAC. He's the head pro.
Oh yeah.
And I was taking weekly. I was trying to get real serious about it, and what happened was I got too serious about it, and it took the fun out of it to where I was just pissed off all the time
Yeah.
because I wasn't
yeah.
playing the way I wanted to, and I was like,
Yeah.
man, this isn't fun.
Yeah.
So now I play for fun. But
Yeah.
anyway,
You know, I'll say this real quick before you do your
Yeah.
grateful. You know the difference between a golfer's tan and a farmer's tan.
what?
You know what a farmer's tan is?
Yeah,
when
of
I did this
course.
up here.
Right? Yeah.
Golfer's tan is the same thing. Only we were
The
one.
socks.
No, we would only wear one glove.
Oh, the glove. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you have it. Yeah. Sure do. Yeah.
So,
Excellent.
You're right-handed.
yeah. I'm a lefty, so
Yeah. Oh, you are?
yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So okay.
Cool. Well, Phil Mickelson. All right. What
All
you
right.
got?
I'm gonna call them blessings, right? Because
Yeah.
we want to make sure that that you're just like, thank God. All right, thank
Absolutely.
God that I have this kind of stuff going on. But it's always going to be the top. I mean, family. I love my wife. I love my kids, and I love that I have that in my life because I think that is so much stability, and that's where
Yes, sir.
that's what I got to have. I love that I have a job that allows me to provide for that family and do all the things that we need to do to make sure everybody has what they need to have.
Yeah.
And I love that I have this passion of like, because I think you also had that passion that you chase, and the passion I'm chasing
Yeah.
right now is comedy,
Nice.
and I'm part of a community, a comedy community
Yeah.
that's doing great things, that is supportive and allows me to pursue this and be very active. So
Very cool, man.
so family, job, comedy, but
Awesome.
probably just as much on equal plane with comedy, the community that is there, because I can love comedy all I want, but if the comedy community is not there, it's just not going to work.
That's right.
Yeah.
Those are great.
Yeah.
Well, thank
Really
you
good.
guys so much. Thank you, Marvin, for coming on. I really appreciate it. Thank
Happy
you,
to be
Chris.
here. It's
Oh,
been great. It's
We'll
been a
see you
lot of
guys
fun.
at the Black Box July 26th, Saturday, 8 p.m. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you later. Perfect. Thank you guys for watching. We appreciate you tuning in. Thanks, Marvin and Chris, for coming on the show and promoting the Black Box Magic Show coming up July 26th.